In this video, I'm going to help you decide whether you should start a SMMA, a marketing agency, or if you should get into remote high-ticket sales or high-ticket closing. This is going to be relevant for you regardless if you're in the starting phase and you just want to make your first 10K a month online and achieve more freedom, or if you're already running maybe like an agency. That's where I was at about 3 years ago. I was running an agency, was struggling with that, didn't know if I should just double down on the agency or if I should do something completely different, So I'm gonna help you decide and walk you through exactly my story of how I went from struggling with the agency to now making 6 figures per year, traveling, having a life of freedom. Exactly what I did, what worked, what didn't work, and the learning lessons so you can hopefully make the journey easier for yourself and not go through the same mistakes that I did on my own journey. So let's dive into it. First thing you need to understand and really like how you look at achieving the goal that you have of achieving freedom. If you've never made 10K a month yet, you need to understand that the path to get in there in a SMMA is way more complex. It's gonna take longer time than doing something like remote sales. And the reason behind that is very, very simple. It's because SMMA requires you to learn not one skill, but at least 4 to 5 different skills. We're talking about you learning how to prospect, how to find leads, how to reach out to people on Instagram or on other platforms as well, how to get interest from the right prospects, how to book calls with those people, how to close those calls, how to handle objections, all those different things. Then how to actually get results, whatever type of service you're delivering to those clients, how to actually get really good results, how to retain clients for a good amount of time, and how to deal with client communication. Like there's multiple different skills that you are gonna have to learn and really master. And that was the biggest reason why I struggled with agency, because I was doing that for over 2 years. I had some months where I made 10K in revenue, not profit, and I had other months where I made literally like $500, 1K, And throughout the entire time, I had pretty much no money to my name because I was doing this super complex business that I had really no idea what I was doing, It was just going up and down all the time. And the path for me to scale it was very unclear. I had no idea, like, what do I actually need to get better at in order to get to my goal? And that's the biggest issue with it. If you're getting into like SMA and trying to make your first 10K a month as a beginner, it's very complex. It takes a lot of time for you to actually get good at all these different skills to succeed with it. Think about yourself. Imagine like getting to a 10 out of 10 level in multiple different skills is way harder than doing it with one single thing, And the biggest issue that I had on my journey is like I was just like so convinced that I was gonna have to be a business owner right away. I couldn't see myself working for anyone else. And that's why I kept doing the agency stuff for way too long. But the thing that I found out that really helped me just fast forward my journey to my first 10K a month in profit was by just humbling myself and being willing to kind of take a step back, get a remote sales job, become a closer for another influencer, another big guy online, and just focus on one single skill. Way more refreshing, way more simple, easy, and it still took hard work. It's not like get rich quick, It's, don't get me wrong, it's not like an easy thing, but it was easier than the SMA. Because SMA, think about it like this, like I was young guy without any real skills. I was just like trying to like build a business and learn 5 different things at once. And then I changed from that and put all of my energy into learning one single skill, mastering sales. And it's made the journey to 10K a month so much easier, because sales basically just comes down to you, number 1, getting good at the skill, number 2, finding a good business. That's all you need to make 10K a month in remote sales. So much easier, So we're take this into account, and realize like where you're at in your journey. If you haven't made your 10K a month yet, your first 10K a month, really understand that like, and look at yourself objectively, like how many skills do you actually have? Like where are you at in terms of your skill set? If you're not that valuable, if you don't have a lot of skills right now, it might be better to actually get a remote sales job, learn those skills, and then use that to down the road pour into business. Remember that as well, like remote sales for most people is not going to be like the end all be all, It's just a stepping stone to learn skills, get capital, to then eventually pour that into your own business 2 years, 4 years down the road. But you will be in a better position by doing it because you have more skills and more capital to then use to pour into your own business as a result of it. That's how I think about it, and that's what's helped me a lot, is by humbling myself, getting a remote sales job, learning from the inside of a business, and then using that to start my own business. Then down the road we can scale way past that, from 10K up to 100K a month and numbers like that. So if you want my help to exactly how to do this, I get the step-by-step framework of how to actually get the skill set of remote sales, land a remote sales role, and scale to your first 5-10K a month. Click the link down below and I can help you out inside of my inner circle to actually get you on that path yourself. by giving you the step-by-step framework, helping you find a role, and helping you scale in that role. If you're interested, click the link now and I'll help you out inside of there. If not, no worries. I'll see you tomorrow anyways in the next video. Ciao.